Have you ever asked ChatGPT something and thought, how does it actually know this? Now imagine asking an AI about something latest, about a company's leave policy. A normal AI would not be able to answer the question because it doesn't have the latest and greatest information. However, sometimes when it doesn't have the correct information, still it gives you the confident answer. That is where RAG comes in. RAG is a technique that allows AI to search for information first, get the relevant part from the information, and based on that information, answer the query. In this video, I will explain you RAG in the simplest form possible, step by step, without code. We will understand what problem it solves, how it works, and why every serious application have it. We all know that nowadays, when you ask a query to AI, it gives you answer. Correct almost all the time. But when you ask about something latest, it cannot give you the answer. But how about, let's say, from internet, we search about the query and get the latest information and pass it to the AI before it generates the final answer. It can now answer our query about the latest information, and doing this is known as RAG. I'll give you another example. Let's say we have student A without book and a student B with book. I ask a question to student A. He will use his own memory to answer. Now, when I ask the same question to student B, it will first search the book, find the page, and give me the answer. Now, these students are AI, and this book is our RAG system. So basically, that means you have a question, first search relative information, then give it to AI, and AI generates final answer. This system is RAG system. Now, when we talk about searching information, we say documents or information. This can be anything. Let's say web pages, company information, support policies, your personal data, anything. These all things can be considered as information, and anything outside of this as well, which can be fed to the AI as a information or source of truth basically. Now let's understand two main components of a RAG system. So RAG system has first chunking, which is an important component, because let's say you have a large information or a large document. This large document cannot be fed to AI every time it generates the answer, because that's really expensive. So what we do is that instead of feeding the whole large document to AI, we convert that into small pieces of information. Now, each of these contains some knowledge or some part of the large information. So that is chunking, and chunking is really important. There are many methods and many innovative styles with which we can do chunking of a large document. The second important thing is embeddings. Now consider embeddings equals to meanings in numbers. Embeddings is a way to express this chunk into numbers. And why we do that? Because when user asks a query, we will find similar meaning information from the vector database, or from where we store this embeddings, and the place where we store the embeddings is a vector data store. So let's say user asks like refund policy, and we have similar information. Let's say money back policy, or let's say return policy. When user asks the question, we will convert that into embeddings, search into vector store, and most probably we will find these two relative chunks. And when we find this, we will give it to the AI to generate the final answer. So here is the complete two-step process of the RAG system. First, we have documents. We will split them into chunks, convert them into embeddings, and we will store them into, let's say, a database. Most common is a vector database. So this is the first step. Okay, now the second step of the RAG system is to answer the query. So we will have a query. We will embed the query as well with the same system. These two will be same with the same system. Then search for relative chunks, fed these chunks to AI, and finally AI generates answer. I hope this is clear to everyone. Finally, I want to answer two questions. Why RAG? Why RAG? Why don't we train a model? Let's say a company's policy changed for a reason. Now, in case you want to answer from this company's policy, you need to retrain the model. But that is expensive affair. It is not really wise for small changes to train the model again and again. So that is why RAG comes in picture. It helps AI to pass the relative information about the query, and then AI will finally generate the answer. That is why we have RAG, so that we don't have to train models again and again, because it is really expensive. Now, the second point I want to talk about here is, does RAG works every time? No. Let's say you search for something and did not find the correct information, AI will not able to answer the question. If even you pass the correct information, AI ignores the information and hallucinates and does not give the correct answer. So, a good RAG system needs good documents, good chunking, good search, good prompts, and evaluation as well. I hope you have gained some knowledge out of this video. RAG is not about making AI smarter by itself. It's about giving the right amount of information at the right time so it can answer better. I appreciate you watching till the end. Enjoy the life, feel the music. Peace.